Weekly live session with me, Therese, your strategy and productivity coach. And today we're going to be talking about something really interesting. It's about why we shouldn't be managing our time, but rather managing our focus. Yes. So if you're watching me, let me know where you're watching from today. Streaming to multiple places. And also if you're watching on a replay, just drop me a note so I know that you've been watching. And actually, you know what? I just wanted to say a big shout out to the people, my regulars, those that regularly watch me on my weekly lives, and whether that's on the replay or actually live. I just want to say thank you so much to you guys for watching every week, for commenting every week, and for supporting my live sessions. It's really good to have you there. So let me know if you're watching, and let's talk about why we shouldn't be managing our time and why we should be rather managing our focus, and also what can we do about it. So what are some of the things that you can do to manage your focus better? So we've all got 24 hours in a day. You know, even the Queen has 24 hours. Oprah Winfrey's got 24 hours. Elon Musk, who's the most productive man in the world, has 24 hours. Everybody's got the same number of hours in a day, which means that we effectively cannot control those hours. We can only control what we can control. You know, the only thing that we can control is what we do and what we think. So if you are focusing on your focus, see what I did there? If you're focusing on your focus, then you'll have a much better impact on your overall productivity and your success and achieving the goals and the objectives that you set out for yourself every single day. Hey, William from Durban. Glad you could join me today. Okay, so and the best, most successful people know this. They know that what they need to be doing is managing their focus and not their time. And they get really protective over their focus. In fact, they say no to more things than maybe you or I would say no to. So maybe just think about that for a little bit. And when I say successful people, we're all successful people. That's not what I'm saying. But anyway, bear with me. So you cannot control time. You can only control your focus. And by focusing on your focus, you'll have a much bigger impact on your productivity. Now, the problem is we've got so many distractions, bombarding us nowadays. We've got social media, we've got emails, we've got people jumping in our office, we've got meetings to attend to. There is so much happening. We've got kids with homeschooling, maybe. I had that for a few months. It was crazy. But we've got so many distractions at the moment. And the problem is also that every time we are distracted, it takes us 50% longer to get back onto that task. And on top of that, we end up making 50% more errors. So we're really backtracking our productivity just by being distracted. Because every interruption has 3 different steps. We've got wind down time, so we've got to remove ourselves from the task that we're currently in so that we can, go towards the interruption. Then we have the interruption time itself when we're scrolling on social media or whatever the case may be. And then we've got that pickup time again to move away from that social media task and then back into your deep work and important tasks. So all of that takes time. And that's just because of a lack of focus. So we also don't want to be making lots of errors. So if you're making lots of errors, you're going to spend a lot more time trying to pick yourself up again. So here are 5 things that you can do to manage your focus much better. The first one is manage distractions or minimize distractions. So find those things that are distracting you continuously on a daily basis and try. Not, we can't do absolutely everything, and minimize where you can. Unsubscribe from various emails that you don't need anymore. Maybe just work on having scheduled times in your day where you check your emails and your social media. That's what I do. I only check it twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. so that you can work on deep work tasks. There goes my printer. It's making a noise. Can you hear it? That's hilarious. Okay, so technology is so hilarious. So during the times that you want to be working on a deep work task, it's also a good idea to put yourself on do not disturb mode. So I normally put it on my watch, and it does it for all my devices. Put yourself on do not disturb mode for those deep work tasks. Did you know? Now, I personally think that emails and phones are the biggest distractions. And did you know that for the majority of people, excuse this in the background. I don't know why it's like my printer's deciding to do a clean in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, so did you know that people on average check their email every 15 minutes? Every 15 minutes. And on average, people check their phones every 10 minutes. Now, that just means that you're going to end up flipping between your phone and your email throughout the day and not getting any deep work done, not getting any really important work done. So those are the two things to do. The two biggest things to do is to only schedule time for when you need to be on your phone and when you need to check emails. Twice a day is a good starting point, or 3 times a day if you need a little bit extra time to spend on your emails and your phone. And remember that there is always going to be distractions. There will always be distractions. The second thing to try is to manage your energy. Energy is really important for focus. Have you ever felt yourself and how your performance is after you've had a really bad sleep, or when you've eaten food that isn't great, or it's full of carbohydrates, or when you've had too much coffee? Those are some of the things that impact our energy, but also impact our focus. So if you can manage your energy, you can also better manage your focus. So think about what are the things that are good for your energy and what are the things that are bad for your energy, and limit those things. You might want to just have a look and see what is the food that you're eating that's impacting your energy. How much sleep do you really need? Does meditation help you? Does exercise help you? Are you doing too much exercise or too little exercise? Think about those things and how they manage your energy. The next thing to try, number 3, is to make sure you're focusing on high impact tasks. Really drill down into what are those high impact tasks that you need to do consistently on a daily basis in order to produce the results that you're after. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you're spending a lot of your time on low impact or shallow work tasks, you're then going to be wasting your energy on those things. You're going to be wasting your energy on loads of emails, which means when it comes time to put the work in for those deep work, important tasks, you're not going to have your energy and you're not going to have the focus to do that. So make sure that you're focusing your energy on more high impact tasks and limiting your energy and attention on those low impact tasks. And the other thing with those low impact tasks is very often it makes us feel busy. So we've got so much to do and we're feeling busy. But then at the end of the day, you're thinking to yourself, well, what has actually happened here? Did anything happen? I mean, did I achieve anything out of this? So you want to be focusing more on your high impact tasks, and that's when you're going to get the best results. The next thing, number 4, is to get clear on your optimum attention span. So people are different, and some people can be attentive and focused for shorter periods of time, and some people can be focused for longer periods of time. So you need to work out what is that time for you. And if it's generally between 25 and 90 minutes for most people. And the average is actually 50. So the average person can maintain their focus for 50 minutes. But work out what it is for you. And then make sure that you take a break every 25 minutes or every 50 minutes, whatever that is for you. Because by then you'll be managing your focus much better. You'll be making sure that you're not over stimulating yourself during that time and wasting that energy by getting too tired on a certain task. So put a timer on for 25 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it is for you, and then stop, take a quick break, regroup, and come back. And then you'll have a much more impactful focus and attention on the work that's at hand. The fifth thing to try is to practice meditation. So meditation is actually really good for building your brain, building your attention and focus muscle in your brain. So it's very similar to willpower, where you can actually train your brain to get better at it. You can train your brain to get better at willpower. You can also train your brain to get better at focus. And meditation is just a really clever and simple way to do this, because meditation helps you just to focus on one thing at a time, or to move away distracting thoughts, or to release distracting thoughts and not think about them. And the more you practice this, the better you'll get at it. Okay, let me just see. Let's see. So Stuart's saying, with work from home and COVID, we tend to work a lot more without tech. I find myself in numerous group chats. Yeah, that's a problem, is group chats will take up your time, and it's very similar to email, and you're probably checking it all the time. I would definitely recommend that you shut that down every now and again. So close the application altogether so that you're not getting those notifications. Work on your deep work task, and then when you're ready, or when you finish that deep work task, open it up and catch up on all the chats. And you know what? Sometimes I think those chats, there's probably about 10% that's valuable and that's necessary for you to see. And just by opening it up and scanning through, you'll be able to pick out what those important things are for you. So yeah, practice meditation. So those are the 5 things that you can do to get better at your focus. The first one is to minimize distractions. Always a good one. Schedule when you'll be checking your email on your phone. Number 2, manage your energy. Energy is so important for your attention and focus, and you've got to guard that. You've got to really protect your energy. Number 3, make sure that you're focusing on high impact tasks and less on low impact shallow tasks, because you can actually do a lot more work a lot less work if you're focusing more on high impact tasks and less on the low impact tasks. And then delegate or shrink the other low impact tasks where possible, like emails and social media, etc. Number 4, get clear on your optimum attention span. What's that for you? How long should you be working on a specific task at any given time? And number 5, practice meditation, because it really helps you to focus. So I'd love to know from you in the comments, what did you think about this live? Is it valuable? Is it helpful to you? And how do you like to manage your focus? Or what do you think is the most important thing for you to manage your focus? And be sure to follow me on all of my channels. There's a link in the post. There are lots of links in the post. So make sure that you followed me on your favorite channels for more weekly strategy and productivity tips. But just a note, I am not going to be doing a weekly live next week. I'm taking some time out to spend with my son over the Easter holidays, and I want to make sure that I'm completely 100% focused on him during that time. So you'll miss me next week, but sometimes it's good. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, apparently. And I will see you next week. If you have any ideas as well of a really great topic for me to share with you, please let me know in the comments, and then I will add that to the list of things that I can share with you in the trainings over the next few weeks. Not next week, of course. Yes, there's always a replay. So somebody said that they've missed it, hoping there's a replay. There's always a replay. Just go back to the channel that you're on and check the profile, and you'll be able to see the replay, or just type in the title and you'll be able to see the replay. Search for the title. Awesome, everybody. I hope